very, very quick recap. Remind me of what you guys did. For the most part, the last couple of sessions have been back in the city. You've gone out and talked to the Answer Dragon. You learned about locations of some of these books, these tomes of the hereafter, the key to the language of magic. And you've had your bastion built up. You've started to populate it. You've got a major domo and several rooms that provide you with benefits and so forth. And while you're kind of determining what you were going to do next, you did a little bit of investigating around the city. Tango has learned a little bit about a cousin of his who is missing. He seems to be on something on the water, something moving, not sure. But you've been seeking him out. And you also noticed a job posted about a group that was essentially turning people into animals, something of that nature. And it was from the gentleman that you had previously assisted in his warehouse, where you were able to return his son to him. You spoke with him. He gave you some information as to where his son vaguely remembered things were happening. And he gave you some directions. He figured it was maybe flights of fancy of some kind or just a nightmare that his son was experiencing, but you agreed to go and look for him, mostly to put his mind at ease. And when we last left off, you were on the side of the road near a bit of a small pond that was forming by this river. And you heard of some rustling to the side. And when you looked out, this huge humanoid-like creature with the face of a shark, king shark, you could say, popped his head out of the water, looked towards you all, and held this huge, massive crossbow. And he said, "Get 'em, boys. They look like they've got something." And that is where we left off. Hopefully you guys find yourself here.
That's a beefy guy.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. This might happen a few times. I'm sitting here pressing my push to talk, going, "Why isn't it making that click noise that I can speak?" With him coming out of the water, aiming his gun, or not his gun, but his crossbow, his massive crossbow towards you. You might call it his gun. It's clear that his tensions are hostile. So let's just jump right in, and you guys can roll initiative.
All right.
Hell yeah, boys. Come on and get some.
Let's see it. Oh.
Feel slightly out of practice here. All right. Poor Darren.
I know.
Poor Darren. Sharky is slow to go here. Make sure I've got everybody here in the initiative order. And it looks like we do. All right, Phalar. Phalar is up first here. Phalar is going to be careful. They're going to stay back, and they'll go ahead and give Tango Bardic Inspiration. He uses to see fit.
Thank you, beautiful, beautiful person.
60 foot range. And they will move up closer. They're going to seek cover behind this tree, though, because they're still a little squishy. And then I guess I'm going to go for Simon as well. Simon, he is also kind of out of range, I believe. Here. just checking the range on this a bit here. 20 foot. I don't think we're going to pull out the fireball yet. Where is that sorcerer's burst? What is the range on this thing? It doesn't give me the range. That's perfect. I love it. I love that. Okay, we're going to say they're out of range for now, and Simon's going to do his best to just
It's
move up.
120 feet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. All right, then, with the 120-foot range, he's going to send out his little sorcerer's burst. It's hitting the water.
Oh
right?
no! It can't hit. It's out of range.
Hold on. How far did I move him? He was... Okay, he can go 5 more feet. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Good call. Thank you. All right. He is going to deal 8 thunder damage. Doesn't that... yeah, we'll do thunder. For rolling 8, you can roll another d8. Thought it did that automatically. All right. All right, he fires off one of his little bolts. It goes flying towards the shark, and you hear these 2 little thunderous attacks go off. He doesn't have much of a reaction to it in the water there. He just and seems to just kind of wait there ever so slightly. You hear a rustling out of the bushes that are there directly in front of you, and you see a boar come charging out towards, well, unfortunately, towards poor Simon here, since he's kind of at the front now.
Oh no, Simon!
As it comes rushing towards him, you see this wild boar start to slow down just a little bit as it kind of gets up on its hind legs ever so slightly, and its front legs turn more like into arms, and you essentially see a half man, half boar there in front of Simon. Looks like he's getting ready to hit him with his large tusks that protrude out on the side of his snout. The shark, though, on the other hand...
Don't shoot me, please, shark. Put your gun away.
Going to wait up here a little bit. We know that he's within range there. As I mentioned, he's got this huge crossbow. He's going to take 2 shots with disadvantage. And poor little Simon. Oh, man. Simon's going to be mad at me. 14 and an 11. I believe both of those miss, but let's double check poor Simon here. Did Simon have shield?
Is something going to hit Simon?
Something's about to hit Simon.
Okay. I'll use my reaction for a... what is it called? Protective field. I know this is a big wall of text, but right at the
Holy
top
cow.
there. As long as he's within 30 feet of me. Just.
Okay. Okay, and...
I think I just reduced damage, actually, now that I remember how this works.
I don't believe he would have disadvantage, though, DM.
The range is 6120
Oh, okay.
for this crossbow.
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a heavy crossbow.
It is, but it's also one that is specifically designed to work underwater as well. So
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
yeah, so it's not quite a standard one.
Yeah.
Like a spear gun.
Yeah, spear gun.
All right, so how much damage is this reducing it by?
8 plus 2. 9.
Oh, that's excellent. All right, so this huge bolt goes shooting out. It pierces through these branches of this bush that are in front of them, right over the shoulder of this wereboar. This sucker, it's about as wide as Simon's wrist. And it's charging right towards his chest. But you just pulled out this pulse of energy. And it redirects the trajectory just a little bit. And it just goes right by and kind of grazes Simon on the shoulder. He only takes 1 point of damage.
Oh, nice.
All right, Parsnip. You are up.
I will attack the boar.
Go for it. Unfortunately, as this boar does not have the legs of a spider, you're not sure where to hit. And you go up there and you send the energy into your shillelagh, and it just swings wildly over his head. He begins to start to flex a little bit to try to deflect it, but he doesn't even need to come in contact with it yet. Hit the ground.
Yeah.
Do you get a second attack?
Oh, that's right. I do get a second. I forgot about that. This will be the first time I get a second. Ooh,
Nice, that does hit. Nice. You strike and hit this boar hard. Again, it seems to try to flex its muscles, thinking it's going to take some of that impact for it, but you just crack with your staff. Anything else for Parsnip?
no, that's it.
All right. Tango, the zoo is out after you.
Smell bacon. Charging up. Leave my Simon alone. Gonna leap up in the air. I'm just gonna try and stab down at this boar with my spear.
Let's see it.
Two-handed. Let's go.
A 16 will hit.
Excellent. For a whopping 4, I rolled a 1 on the d8.
All right. You do hit. It penetrates into the boar, but it kind of flexes a little bit and it catches the tip of your spear as it's going in.
Oh,
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Tango, you've been itching for a fight for so long. It's like you're practically shaking, ready to stab him. A little too excited and it just fumble wide.
Get my feet under me. Focus up. Let's go. EOT.
All right. At that point, again, you hear the rustling of leaves and tall grass as another boar comes rushing forward. I should have put it on the layer before, actually, so you get to see where it was. But it essentially came from back over here, and it charged forward right towards Tango again. Similar thing as it's charging forward, it begins to rear back up onto its back legs as it gets ready to gore you in the next round. Darren, these animals came out of nowhere. They surprised you a little bit, but you've caught yourself. The melee is happening. What do you wish to do?
All right. Darren will raise up his shield and give a quick prayer to the Watcher. He's going to cast Divine Favor on himself as a bonus action. And he will tell his friends, his companions, be careful. Remember, these are all innocent people that were cursed. They were turned into animals. And Darren is going to run over here. And with his action, He is actually going to take the dash action. So, unfortunately, I suppose you can take an opportunity attack. But you don't have to.
The boars has got its head down and it's starting to come up towards Tango here. But as you come charging forward, it just kind of diverts itself ever so slightly and attempts to give you a little boar here. A gore from a boar.
Oh, no.
Public. AC 21.
Is it?
AC 21 hits?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sorry, I haven't played this character in so long.
No problem. All right. It deals 12 points of piercing damage as its tusk finds a spot inside your armor and kind of guts into you. You feel a little bit of this burning sensation as it does so. As you're kind of going by and you wince for a second, if you give a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, no. Please stop, DM.
12 just makes it.
Oh, good.
You feel that warm sensation in your side kind of settle back down, but it didn't feel good. All right, continue on.
Okay. It hitting his armor. Then we'll shift his shield around a little bit, and he will continue dashing forward, charging at what he believes is the leader of them. That's it for Darren.
Right, back over to Phalar. Phalar does a little pirouette, moves over here next to Tango, and they will do. This is a hard class. They are going to use a little graceful kick with their bonus action, and for 5 damage, is there a little ballerina backwards kick from their foot. They landed into the chin of the boar, and she'll go ahead and give. She'll give Parsnip bardic inspiration. Pretty sure that's how they work. Oh, and then Simon.
Wait, isn't bardic also a bonus action?
Then they use their action to do a kick. I know that they do a kick and a bardic inspiration at the same time, or as part of it. I'm going to do my best.
Fair enough.
I don't know their class well enough.
It is a weird class.
Simon. Oh my! This thing got too close to me.
That's perfect.
He's going to use where is it? I believe he's got the does not. All right, he'll use Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom save DC 50. Woo! Look at that. That's a good roll on the board that's directly in front of him. Make this public here. That's better. Here's the save. 8. Yes, so it takes 13 psychic damage, and I believe he is got something going on with it as well. Let's double check here. So, it's just the damage. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's the one that gave them less actions. And that will be Simon's turn. The boar, having just been racked in the head by Simon. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and try to hit poor Simon here with his gore attack, similar to what he just hit Darren with. He puts his head down very low to try to hit Simon. Brings it up, misses. Second one though, it's gonna connect with him.
I'll use a reaction here with interception this time.
Okay.
To reduce damage because he's within 5 feet.
That's a very low amount of damage.
What's my proficiency? +3.
Nice. So again, protecting little Simon here. As the boar tries to go up, you just reach out with your weapon and deflect the head away from him.
Said
Very
leave my
service of
salmon
slowing
alone.
off Bella. Get that as its response to you. Shark. Yeah, they got good stuff, all right. Cox's large crossbow starts to come out of the water a few steps, getting in range of Darren, who he sees charging towards him. Yeah, they look tasty. Do. 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that absolutely is.
And a 19.
Oh yeah, both of them do.
Oh boy. Wow. He's very much not a ranged character there. So these two massive bolts come flying off from this thing. These are the largest bolts you've ever seen. Both of them kind of go into each one of your shoulders, right between the parts of the armor, and you take a total of 19 points of damage.
Oh,
Come here, tasty. Parsnip, you're up.
I'll attack the boar again.
That'll hit. That'll also hit.
That's damage for the first hit.
Oh. Yeah, man, I swear this new 2024, the damage is too close to the attack for me. I always think it's the same thing.
But it says
you
right there,
strike into
damage.
it. Yeah, it does. It does. Gotta pay more attention. You crack it over the top of its head, and when you go to swing and hit it the second time, the first hit kind of pushed its head back a little bit, and your staff glowing with energy kind of swings by its head, just missing because the first hit was so strong. Anything else for Parsnip here? All right, we'll pass it over to Tango.
Just to double check that, because I need to keep reminding myself of this too when I hit with a spear, that boar on its first attack there had disadvantage from my sap.
Boar.
I know it missed, but
I did not give it disadvantage, but it did miss the first attack.
okay, that's all good.
So you're right. Keep me in check because weapon masteries are new.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. Okay, seeing that one get smacked by a shillelagh. Hell yeah, person. Well done. I'm going to try and stab him again with my spear. Hopefully this hits.
16 hits.
Okay. I'm not sure which or how Phalar's bardic inspiration works. Is it one of the ones I can add to damage?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think it's kind of the standard one.
No problem. Roll damage 8. And I'm just going to leave my spear embedded in it as I kind of switch hands, dropping my spear, reaching for my greatsword for my second attack.
Nice. Yeah, you connect with it as well. Your attacks are definitely a little more accurate. However, this creature seems to see you as a pretty decent threat, so it's focusing on you. And whenever you go and strike it, it's got incredibly dense muscles, and they try to kind of stop those blades as much as they can. But you do attack the creature twice with your two weapons, and it seems to have bloodied the creature.
Does it feel like my weapons are cutting as deep as I would expect, or is it...
They are. They are.
Okay.
I'm just narrating that your rolls were slightly lower than what you've done in the past with your
Right.
40 damage in attacks.
Because I haven't used my psionic abilities yet.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to yell after Darren, hang on, hey, wait up! And my turn there.
All right, so this werebear has not been sapped or anything. It's going to look at you, Tango. It was charging towards you. It seems to be not as intelligent, at least not as King Shark over there. They don't seem to speak. Their eyes just seem to lock onto a target and keep going for it. And it just as it brings its head down again and tries to scrape upwards with its tusks. First attack is a 15. Second is a 24. I'm sure the 24 hits. I don't think the 15 hits, though,
15
does
will
it?
miss, yeah.
Okay. So the second attack, it kind of catches you down towards the bottom of your armor because it puts its head down low and kind of raises it up quickly to hit you with its tusks that are curved upwards. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and similar to what Darrett felt as he went running by, you feel this kind of warm sensation in your side where the wound is. If you can make a Constitution saving throw, please. Right. You feel this almost like an infection starting to take hold of you, but just as fast as your body just rejects that warm sensation kind of goes away. Darren, you've come running by. You've got this shark staring down at you. It's kind of a few steps out on land. It looks like it's got this big smile, like you're just a meal to him. What do you wish to do?
Cool. Okay. I did have a question here. I'm looking at my second level spells and I don't see darkness. Though I do remember I took it since I asked you a question about it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, you did ask me about it. I don't know about your spells. Let's take a look here.
I just want to know if there's something I'm not seeing or what's going on.
Let's take a look here. Second level. Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. You've got Mirror Image and Misty Step.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah, were you expecting those two as well? Because at your level,
I was not expecting mirror image. No.
okay, so maybe that one's there by mistake. If we want to basically say that you have darkness there instead of mirror image, that's fine.
Would you allow that?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I know you talked to me about it and asked me about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, as a bonus action, Darren will use his Heavenly Wings ability. So he's going to grow golden wings. They're going to sprout from his back, and he's going to go towards him, but also in the air diagonally. And as he is like in the air, flying above him, he's going to cast darkness on himself. But since I asked you about this, it would be more of a shining light that is almost like too bright to look at if you're within its range.
That works. Remind me, do you remember what the ranges of darkness was? It 15 feet or 20 feet?
It is a 15-foot sphere. Yeah, 15 foot.
15 foot radius?
Yeah, it's a sphere. Yeah, 15-foot radius.
All right. Right. So you all see Darren kind of zoom off, and as he flies up into the air, this bright light bursts out from him as he says, and all of you basically lose sight of him. This light is so bright. You are up in the air, sir. I think that covers your actions.
Yep, that is it.
All right. Phalar here. There's 2 other bardic inspirations. They're just going to go ahead and use. Yeah, they're
I would
going to look
say-
at the. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to say I'd be about 20 feet in the air.
That works. They're going to look at the boar that's been wounded and simply say, "Oh, those moves are so last year," as they use a vicious mockery. Make his crud. What was it? Was it a? Yeah, we'll just say it's this one because it doesn't matter. Ooh. They're going to save. They don't seem to pay much attention at all to what Phalar has to say. Simon then, he crackles his hands together. It looks like he's about ready to launch a fireball, but then realizes tactically in this situation that probably wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So he stops himself, and he will go ahead and use his. I believe this. That's the cantrip. All right, yeah, he'll use his mind sliver on it for an intelligence attack. Intelligence save, excuse me. Do just as well with that one. Oh, gosh. Your companions, which are just feeling a little bit off today, don't seem to be able to quite connect this round. The boar now, and the boar is sapped, so it should be a disadvantage, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right, so we'll go with disadvantage. He's been locked on to Simon this entire time. Again, they're not the most intelligent. They just lock onto something and attack it. He's going to attempt to bore him 2 times. First one with disadvantage will be a miss. And the second one, again, he seems to be able to find a spot on this little guy where he's about to carve into him with his tusk.
I will again use my reaction to protect my friend.
Right. Take your reaction. Go ahead and let us know how much you reduce it by.
8.
8. Nice. It's still just enough, though, that Simon's going to have to go ahead and make the slaves. He does get slave. That save. He gets a bit of a cut on him. And that wasn't nice. He'll make that Constitution save. All right. He seems to be unaffected by this poison as well. He's grown up around mushrooms. He's had all sorts of poison in him. He's fine. Diego, just out of curiosity, I don't want to narrate it for you. What is it like when you're using your ability to kind of deflect something? Are you using a weapon? How do you see yourself providing that protection?
It depends on which one I'm using. In this case, I am using just the interception fighting style. So it is just using a weapon to try and kind of deflect a blow or kind of get in between the target.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, my other one, the psychic one, I imagine it as being like just a quick burst of shimmering psychic energy that sparks in between the attacker and the target.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Let's see here, Mr. Wereshark. Oh, where'd you go, Mr. Shiny? That's fine. You're going to taste good here in a minute. You see him kind of retreat back into the ocean, get shoulder height in it. Raises his crossbow up out of the water ever so slightly. In there somewhere. And he fires his crossbow in there, aiming for where he believes Darren is in the middle of all of that.
Oh no.
You hear this whoosh go right by you. And then again, these huge bolts just go flying past you. But they're not even close to you as you're kind of wrapped up in that light. All right, Mr. Parsnip.
Still wailing on the boar.
That will definitely hit.
So this time I'll do both attacks first. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Parsnip swings his staff around, gets a fantastic hit, and so he's confident and does a little bit of a flourish with the staff, comes back around for it, and the bottom of the staff into the ground and seems to get stuck. Right. But the one hit that does hit does connect well with this creature. Snip, anything else?
Um,
Tango. Back around to you.
All right, let's swing again down on that same boar who's heavily injured with my greatsword. Uh, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
12 slashing.
All right.
Is it still alive?
Deep cut into it. It is. These things seem to be incredibly hardy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and finish it off. Second attack. I think I'll add anything crazy.
Ooh, 25 hits.
Just want to make sure I don't have anything that changes my critical hit thing to a 19. I know that.
No, that's higher level for the champions.
Gotcha.
They're level 18 or 19 ability now.
Really?
Yeah, they moved that up real high.
There's got to be feats that have that still, no?
Maybe.
Anyway, let's try and cut this guy down.
So you had exactly 10 hit points left. You slice through a nice little horizontal slice across this creature. It digs in ever so slightly, and you follow it up, hitting that exact same spot again. And you find your blade passes through and then goes out the other side. The creature is practically split in two and falls to the ground.
That's what you get when you don't leave Parsnip alone. Or don't leave Simon alone.
I didn't go anything else.
I'm just going to step over it. Would you allow me to grab my spear out of its dead body as I
Of course. Of course.
I'm just going to circle around this one and end my turn there.
All right, excellent. This guy's going to go. He's still perfectly healthy. He's followed you as you kind of spun around. Didn't really pay any attention to anybody else. Again, kind of just locked onto a target and going for it. He's going to attempt to do 2 attacks on Tango. Believe the 19 will connect as it spirals its head back and forth. One of the tusks hits you ever so slightly. But he connects like you did not expect. Cuts you off guard a little bit as you're moving over it, and you feel this tusk kind of go up into your side, and you take 17 points of piercing damage. You've already saved off against this particular creature's curse, so you don't need to make any other saves for it. Darren, your quarry has retreated back into the water some. They're kind of wading in it now up to their chest. They're holding that massive crossbow right at the edge of the water. What do you wish to do?
All right. Well, Darren will continue flying forward, and as he flies closer and closer to this shark, he will say, "You cannot run from justice." And he is going to stay above the water so that the other party members can see the top of its head or whatever is above the water. Darren will be floating still in the sky. and he's going to decide to wait him out a little bit. As a full action, Darren will go ahead and cast False Life on himself. And he does not need to roll because this comes from the Eldritch Invocation.
Yep, you get the full 8.
It's 12. And as a bonus action, Darren will call to his patron, I guess. And I'm going to roll 3d6 for Healing Light to heal myself a certain amount of damage.
It's the bonus action to use Healing Light? Oh, the thing where you point to yourself. Yes, gotcha.
Yeah, Healing Light. That's 1. Oh man, that's terrible. 2. Oh no! There's no way.
Come on.
That's... yeah, you're not sure what it is, but it's like for just the briefest of moments, you feel that your connection wasn't quite there. Like you got just the slightest bit of interference, and it's almost like your power begins to fail you for just a second, but you get enough, you get something.
Yeah, a little bit at least. This is now bode well for tonight. But yeah, that's it. Just healing, a healing turn.
Okay. Back to Phalar. Ooh. Yes. Phalar just looks at the boar, goes, "Ugh, you stink." They will use Vicious Mockery again. Let me double check something, because they're rolling too well for this. What's the DC is 15. Vicious Mockery is a Wisdom save. Okay, they have a Wisdom bonus. They don't have... No, the Wisdom bonus is the same. Okay, just making sure it wasn't Charisma, because if Charisma actually had a penalty. Yeah, the board just seems to shrug off that Phalar is speaking to them. Simon... You know what? Simon's going to disengage, and he's going to move up to assist Aaron. Start doing that. There we go. All right. This warboar is out of the initiative because they are gone. Ah, the shark. Where are you? I know you're up there somewhere. What is what you, are you still staying about oh my gosh. Are you still staying about 20 feet up? So he's out of that light?
Right, yeah.
Okay. He's going to, once again with disadvantage, he's going to fire his crossbow towards you. Just thump, thump. These two, you hear him kind of the crossbow's thick string kind of through the water as it kind of cuts through it a little bit. And again, you just hear these bolts go whizzing by you. Doesn't seem to be able to connect. And then you kind of hear him, "Oh, come on, y'all are useless. Somebody ate them." Parsnip, you're up.
Alrighty. See, first I will move. And then I will attack the other boar. Might use the bardic inspiration.
All right.
Oh no.
16.
Yes, you hit.
And the second attack. Oh well. At least I got one attack.
You swing your weapon, and you feel Phalar's movements kind of help guide you as they inspire you, and you were able to connect, but and then it becomes a bit of a distraction. But you are able to connect with this creature with a crack. Still seems to be focusing on Tango, though. Anything else for Parsnip?
That's it.
All right, Tango.
All right. Well, this guy actually hurt me a lot, and I am offended by that. So, I'm going to slash down at him with my greatsword. This time, including my psionic strike into it. I will use that bardic inspiration I have.
Okay.
D8, right?
I believe so.
D8.
Nice. Its AC is 15. You do connect with it. Very nice. You collected, you do a good strike. It seems to kind of almost mess with its head ever so slightly.
Good. I will strike again. I just need to double check something with my psionic strikes. Only once per turn can I use it. Okay. I need to remember that. 12 will miss.
Oh no.
But the Grey's weapon mastery means I will still do 3 points of slashing damage to it.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to bonus action Healing Wind.
Nice.
15. Which is going to activate my tactical shift, which means I can move half my movement speed without provoking attack of opportunities. So I'm going to try and lure it this way. And EOD.
Right. And now I will refresh roll 20 because I too am having character sheet load problems.
You too.
Yep, everything I had open just suddenly stopped being open. All right, that one's back. All right, Phalar's back. It's back. Okay, good. All right, they're working again. I guess I just had to do a quick refresh. All right. The boar, it's been spurred on a little bit by old Sharky over there. And it just grunts out and again lowers its head and tries to gore Tango. He's just able to find the chinks in your armor and get that tusk kind of in there, wounding you on your sides. Again, a sharp pain on your side as you take another 14 points of piercing damage.
Sorry. Did he charge after me?
Yeah, he did. Sorry. Okay. Parsnip, you'll go ahead and be able to get a opportunity attack on them. So is Phalar. Sorry, I got distracted and forgot to move after I had to refresh everything.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Parsnip's staff just seems to be getting stuck in trees, leaves, the ground, everything. He's finding everything he can but the werebore. Creature finishes its turn, snarling after Tango. Seems to consider you a meal of something. Darren, you're up.
All right, Darren will descend down, trying to make his way down here, going all the way down up to touching the water, and he's going to go ahead and hopefully give this guy a good smacking.
right.
So again, the light will descend on him, and out of nowhere, he's going to feel a shield impact him. Let's see if it works.
He's a little harder to hit when he's in the water.
Oh no. Okay. There we go.
But he is not 23 hard to hit. You smack him on the head with your shield.
Yeah. All right. And before I forget, I will definitely do the topple ability, which I believe it's oh, there it is. Constitution saving throw, or become prone.
Okay, he'll make the save. He is immune to being prone in the water.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. All right, let's go for that damage. That plus a d4 from divine favor.
Nice.
Okay. He's right. So with that big hit, Darren will use the last 5 feet of movement that he has to step back.
Okay.
No bonus action. Okay, yeah, that's going to be it for him.
All right, Darren. Phalar having a little bit of room now between herself and the target will have their fingers kind of glitter up for just a moment, and they'll flick them towards the boar as they'll do a starry wisp. Unfortunately, it lands at the feet of Parsnip. They seem to have an attraction for fumbling at the moment. Simon then will pull his hands together and throw a sorcerer's burst towards them. I need to work on his attack because this is not right. This should be a +9, not a +5. So let's see how it works. Wouldn't have helped.
Oh no.
Okay. Yes, so he holds his hands and a little burst of thunder kind of goes out and just goes over to the side of the creature. Shark now, on the other hand. All right, I think I know where you are now. He moves underneath the water here, and then you are able to see him, Darren, kind of submerge down a little bit, and then he jumps up out of the water fairly high, and he attempts to attack you as he's flying upwards, and then as he comes back down, he will do the same. You see this trident is his crossbow is kind of dangling at his side, and he's going upwards with the trident, and then he holds his hand and comes downwards with it.
Oh no. Terrifying.
He still has disadvantage on you. All right. On his way back down, he finds a little bit of purchase and he hits you with this trident.
Oh.
Not so bad. Poorly. You just take 6 points of damage. Not with that. And with that, he back into the water underneath you. That will end his turn. No Constitution save.
Oh,
Not with his.
really?
Not with his Triton this time.
Oh, okay.
Just a concentration check?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, he has abilities that require a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I thought you were
okay.
doing- I'm like,
Man,
how does he know he has this? Okay, yes, you maintain concentration on your spell.
Oh man, I got excited. I thought you home ruled it out of your game or something.
Nope. Good on you. Good on you. I forgot about it. Parsnip, you are up.
Okay. Here. And attack.
That connects very clearly. Snuck up on the creature. It's not focusing on you. Did it cleanly.
Oh.
Twice, in fact.
Who hit?
Apparently, it was where you were standing. That was the problem before. You get 2 hits in on the creature. It grunts out a little bit as you connect with it. Anything else for Parsnip?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Tango. The boar is relentlessly pursuing you. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, I've had about enough of that. Let's try and finish it off. Great sword swing. Full power behind it.
Oh no.
All that effort and force behind it, you swing wildly.
It'll still take 3 points of damage from graze.
With little Nick.
And I will swing again. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
You put your whole
Tango,
heart and
no.
soul into it, but unfortunately you tried such hard, heavy swings. You just barely nicked them with the tip of it.
Stupid boar. I will use another bonus action for second wind. Healing 9 points this time. And I will run away again. Oh, I did not need to roll that twice. Oops. I wanted to heal for 9, not hurt myself for 9. I can use half my movement speed. Yeah, no, I'm just slowly trying to drag him closer. Provoke some attacks of opportunity as we move along. That'll be it.
That's fair. As you begin to move away, it immediately starts charging towards you, reaching out with its hands and its head down low. Parsnip, you can go ahead and make an attack of opportunity if you so wish. You connect. Nice.
There you go.
Yow.
Oh. Big crack on the head as it just mindlessly goes after Tango. Drops its head. Begins to make 2 attacks. Does a 16 connect with Tango?
16 will just miss.
Excellent. This time, with getting cracked on the back of the head by Parsnip, it's a little disoriented, and its tusks just graze up against your armor each. Darren, the shark circles beneath you. Why don't you come down and play? What do you wish to do?
Oh man. I wouldn't be able to hit him where I'm at. Is that right?
You were, I believe you just like moved 5 feet up or something like that. You were right.
Oh,
You said
that's
you're
right.
right above the water, and then you moved 5 feet away, which is why he was able to attack you from the water.
I think. Okay, cool. Yeah, Darren will float down a little bit. Use 5 feet of movement to go down, and kind of like spear fishing. His golden eyes are looking at the water. He's gonna raise up his shield and try and hit the shark.
Okay.
Come on, give me a crit, please. I'm begging you.
17 will hit.
Nice. Not a crit, but we'll take it. Thank you, Mr. Watcher. See ya.
You come in contact with him. Significant radiant damage into it. You hear a little sizzle. Ugh. Ugh. Bubbles come up from the surface of the water.
Yeah, there we go. 21 damage. And with that, with like maybe the water slightly boiling around him, Darren will look up to the sky, his wings taking him up 20. Let's do 15 feet. 15 feet in the air.
Okay.
Right, and that's going to be turn.
Excellent. Phalar moves up. We've got to end this. And they again flick little wisps of energy from their hands. As those sparkles cover the boar, and it sizzles ever so slightly. Simon, for real? He fires off his little sorcerer burst, which again, why is this one so wrong? Proficiency. I'm just gonna say that proficient, ability, charisma, sorcerer, save. There we go. Now it's got the right attack bonus. 16 will hit. Again, 8 damage. I thought it did the exploding dice automatically. Let's see what we get there. so I said, I had enough of this. And he throws his hands out, and again you hear this of a little bursts of thunder that explode off around the boar. The second one, it causes the boar's head to kind of cock back, its eyes roll back, and it drops to the ground. That's it for Simon. Shark. A shark has got his own blood in the water. Let's see here. Okay. The shark kind of bobbing there in the water, sticks his head up, looks over, sees the second boar drop. There. Oh, this isn't any fun. There, you see him, a shadow of his, start going through the water very, very quickly. Parsnip, you as well as everybody else on the land is able to see that big ball of light in the sky, kind of making it difficult to see everything around it. But you see the shadow of the shark, its little fin kind of appearing above the water, and you hear what he says, and he seems to be taking off down the river very quickly.
Over here, but I can't keep up with him. He keeps moving that fast.
Anything else for Parsnip?
I'll take a shot at him.
Go for it.
Advantage. With my short bow.
Here we go.
You got this, Parsnip.
Uh-huh.
Believe in you.
$14.
Parsnip takes out his bow, which seems very small in his hands, and it's like it takes 2 little fingers to grab the tiny little arrows to fit in it, and it flies out. And you see this arrow just go and tink right onto the back of this shark's fin. Roll damage.
Nice.
He's swimming away. He's not submerged. His AC is very low when he's not actively submerging. Sheesh. You hear this, oh, damn it! Off in the distance.
What the hell? Just for fun. He needs to make a deck save.
All right. I don't think that passed, whatever it is.
I'll do a
Okay. So your arrow hits his little fin and bursts on him.
and he'll take 11 more. Well, no, 10.
Okay.
7. The 4 doesn't count.
Okay.
So 7. That's all I got.
All right. Tango, you see all this transpired. This shark is starting to hightail it upriver. What do you wish to do?
Just double checking. Parsnip doesn't get a second attack with short bow?
I don't know.
I guess I would.
Nice.
Is Hail of Thorns a spell or a...
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of it. But yeah.
Is it an action to cast?
It is. I believe it is. It's a bonus action.
I thought so.
Okay, yeah. So you basically used your bonus. So it's like a ranger smite, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get one more. Yeah. Plink him again, man. Come on.
Because you hit with Vex, this next attack would be advantage or straight roll.
Oh yeah. Get advantage.
Nice. You get him.
You connect again. You do. Roll your damage.
4 does count on that. So he takes the 13.
Sheesh.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, Parsnip seems to just focus on this creature, raises arrows up, and then when he looses them, they just arc down and thump. Oh, damn it! Oh! Which you hear off in the distance.
Hell yeah.
Right, Tango?
That's the first time I've hit anything with an arrow.
The ranger.
I'm going to move up to here and look over towards Simon and say, come on, buddy, I can't reach that guy from here. You got to do something. Don't resist. And I'm going to use a magic action for... Where is it? Some telekinetic movement. And I'm going to pull Simon to anywhere within 30 feet unoccupied space of me.
Okay. It sounds like, oh, good heavens.
So I should be able to put him up on the shore here, I think.
As a match, you choose one target you can see within 30 feet of the target must be smaller. You transport her up to 30 feet, up to an unoccupied space.
Okay.
So he would be able to go like here, I think.
Yeah, somewhere right beside me. Perfect. Hopefully that gets him closer to this shark than I can do anything. Just trying to get him within more range. Don't let it get away.
Okay. I won't.
All right.
I don't know
That's
what I'm gonna do, but okay.
gonna be it for me.
All right, Darren. Your core got annoyed and is hightailing it out of there.
Yeah. All right. Darren will look to the skies and say, "Watcher, please give me speed." And he's going to fly over here, 30 feet, and he's going to use a Misty Step. Go, Misty Step. To Bamf right about here. Yeah, there we go. And Darren would like to make an attack.
Okay.
Come on. Mr. Watcher, I'm begging you for a crit, please.
16 still hits.
Okay, good.
Whew. Dang it. Stupid little snacks.
And with that, Darren will willingly lose concentration on darkness. So the light around him will dissipate.
Excellent.
And Darren will try and go to this guy. He'll say, "Come on, I've always wanted to try sushi." All right, it's going to be it for him. He's right next to the shark.
All right. Phalar. Oh, I guess we're still going after him. Go here. What does Phalar have in their repertoire with that range? Nothing. They got nothing past 120 feet. Yeah, so Phalar will come down towards the water and stick their toes in the sand. Simon, okay, Tango, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to move up here. That's going to be hilarious if Simon gets this. I shouldn't have fixed the sorcerer burst.
Now's the time for a fireball.
God, buddy.
So he's going to shoot off a little ball of lightning. And this thing shoots off a little and lands right in the back of the shark, and he arches back, and he does. He's like,
This poor fish.
the shark goes belly up in the water.
Oh no!
Hell yeah, buddy. Nice shot.
I did it.
We did it.
We did it. That's right.
Hell yeah.
That was really smart.
DM, there is something I would like to do at the end of combat, if you would allow me to.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, I would with that shock, Darren would try and give the fish CPR almost. Maybe he uses some of that like radiant energy, almost like a defibrillator of sorts. I would like, if you would allow it, I would like to use a charge of my what is this called?
Your healing light, I think.
No, I just want to stabilize them.
Using like a
my healer's kit. Yeah.
Sure. Let's see. Does that let your check automatically succeed? Is that it?
Yes, it does.
That should be totally fine. You go down there and you expend a use of it, and you rotate him so that his gills stay in the water. He's large bodies kind of floating down the river. You guys are out of combat. What do you wish to do?
We joined Phalar on the beach. Splash a little water at them.
Filler kind of dances around, dippy-toeing in the water ever so slightly.
That was awesome. Parsnip. Amazing shots.
It,
That was so cool.
it was luck.
Come on now. That was all skill. Yeah. I think I might start looking around. Kind of I don't know if these are caves or maybe where those boars came out of.
So the boars were kind of just up against up over here. You kind of see their tracks very easily where they were kind of sitting around. They were just hidden pretty well, so that you couldn't really see them from the position. They were down below. They're behind the several trees around the rock. So their position just wasn't something that you'd be able to see from the road. So they moved out quickly from there. However, while you're looking around, feel free to make a survival check. Anybody that wants to kind of look around can do so.
So good.
Yeah, that might be a blackberry. It might be a boar dropping. You're not sure. But
No.
Parsnip's very quick to say, "Don't eat that." As it is in fact a little boar pellet. Parsnip, as you look around the area, you do notice that some very clear tracks from these guys, and with kind of your heightened senses being out here, this is your area. This is your domain. You feel very comfortable out here. You find that the tracks from these boars follow the water. It goes kind of over towards the east, and just off the map here, the river bends back and starts heading in a more northerly direction. And you can see that the boar tracks are following that. And as you kind of go along the riverside just a little bit, you with your 24, you kind of notice a couple little things, branches that are out over the water or close to the bottom of the water that have a little tiny snap in them and so forth. Get down, kind of feel them, and you see that the boars and the shark both kind of came from up towards the north. They kind of followed the river downstream here.
I will point that out to everyone. They came from that away.
Should we interrogate this shark?
Is that code word for eat?
Just sort of moving along with the river now. Just tried to sunk to the bottom of the water.
Oh, actually, Darren would like to pick up the trident.
You pick up a trident. It's a trident for a large creature. It's made of a fairly lightweight metal. But it doesn't seem to have any magical properties to it.
I was going to try and grab the body as it kind of got close to where I am there.
All right, go ahead. You reach out, grab the body. You have to fight the river for it, though. He's not moving quickly, but he's big. Go ahead and give me a strength check. DC 12. Pull him up to shore just a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, yeah. You reach out, grab him with one hand, just... you just pull him on up.
Yeah.
Make it look absolutely effortless.
It was. I'll turn to Darren. So you want to interrogate this guy?
Darren will shrug and he'll say, "It's a possibility. Just remember what we've heard. These are people that were cursed."
Right. Do you think... There definitely seems to be some sort of lycanthropic curse going on around here.
Wereshark.
I don't know what we would learn from him unless he he seemed pretty enthusiastic about being a shark.
I suppose we could ask him where he came from, I don't know, where he woke up. But we could just follow the river, like how Simon said. I think it was Simon.
I'm over here. I
thank
didn't
you.
say anything.
Right, as our wise ranger said, we could also go upstream.
Yeah, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to maybe get an idea of what we're up against, if there is something more going on.
All right. Please help me get him away from the water.
Of course.
With your nat 20, it's no problem. You just kind of one hand it and a little shift of your shoulder and it pops up.
Like a fish out of water.
Darren will use some rope to tie him. And, just tie him up.
Okay. Go ahead. I guess we'll be doing a sleight of hand check for that. Unless you have like a tool or a proficiency that is rope working.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, let's see how well you're able to tie him up.
Ignore the advantage. I shouldn't have advantage.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, you get a rope around him. It's kind of hard. He is about 700 pounds. So even with Tango helping you, you have to kind of like shove rope underneath him and then kind of wrap it around. It's a difficult process. You're not sure exactly how well it's going. But you've got rope wrapped around him, you think?
What do you think, Tango? Or Feldoria, is this good?
Could I inspect it? Could I, having a little bit of knowledge about ropes is a family.
You try to help him out a little bit.
Okay.
Whatever you think is an appropriate check for it.
A little history, just because I would have some knowledge of ropes on some like sailing ships with like my family history.
Okay.
Just to see if his knots are good.
You look it over, and Darren's done some decent knots. They're good. They'll hold. However, just this massive, bulky body, you can tell that it's not real tight. He could probably wiggle out of it fairly easily if he stood up. So it might be difficult to tie him up fully. Your best bet might be just to try to restrain just his arms, or just his wrists and by his ankles.
It's fine. I'll just sit on his chest. He won't be able to get up.
All right. If you could all give me a moment, I need to gather my mind. then he'll walk away. And that is me needing to go use the restroom. So good luck, you guys. I'll be right back.
Did
Darren
you
makes
lose
potty.
it?
Well, that shark sure does seem big and stuff. He really wanted to eat us. Simon says.
Yep, he wasn't at all friendly.
I can see, like, a couple of you guys are, like, bite-sized compared to him.
The shark kind of breathes in deeply. Stupid little bite-sized snacks. But you're sitting on his chest pretty well. You're making sure he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Anything you guys wish to do with Mr. Shark here?
You want me to wake him up?
We should wait for Darren.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with him. Kind of wish I had some paint or something and just write Big Meanie on his forehead.
I'll bite those things' toes off. Oh. Oh, they got shinies. Oh, lots of shiny gold. Yeah. Just, yeah. So hungry.
I'm gonna make a necklace out of your teeth.
I get the feeling if he did that, his teeth would grow back.
Well, that feels less threatening now.
Some of them are quite wiggly. Look like they'd pop out just on their own.
I'm gonna try and grab one.
Oh, yeah. You go up and you just wiggle, back and forth a little bit. Tooth pops off, no problem. It's like they're just designed to fall out.
I'll look around and see if I see any tracks other than the boars and the sharks.
All right, you go ahead and actually you rolled a really high survival check previously. That's fine. You do see other tracks that are on the road. You examine a little bit and you can tell that traffic has come by, and there have been some situations where it appears that tracks from the boars or similar types of creatures move up to the road and come back down here to the river, or come up into the bank next to the river. There's a lot of movement going on when you get closer towards the road, but it's clear that some people are able to pass by without any issue, but others very likely have possibly been grabbed off the road by these creatures. Luckily, there it is plenty of foliage in the area to help.
I have returned from my meditation. Have any of you been able to figure anything out about this fish person?
Well, woke me up yet, but I got one of his teeth.
Oh. Okay.
I feel like if we pulled all his teeth out, they'd probably grow back.
We were waiting for you before we woke him up.
Perfect. Let's do it, my friends.
Boars and sharks have probably eaten people before we got here.
That's what they do. Parsnip, you want to go ahead and wake him up?
How do you
Maybe
wish to
give
wake
him
him
a-
up, Parsnip?
Oh, sure. I'll toss the good berry in his mouth. I'll give him a hit point.
All right. You toss a good berry in his mouth. He kind of sits there for a second, and eventually his mouth just kind of smacks a little bit, and his tooth saws through it. Some of the good berry juices trickle down to his mouth, and all of a sudden he's like, "Ah, what's that awful stuff about? Are you giving me juice? What do you think I am?" He looks around at you all, Tango kind of sitting on his chest. He's loosely tied up, and he looks right at you, Tango, and goes, "So you gonna surrender or what?"
Look, I got one of your teeth. You're not going anywhere.
"I got about 100 more for you," and he tries to chomp at you, but is unsuccessful.
You're so scary when you're on the beach, like a fish out of water.
He just kind of looks up at you. You see it. He's got a tongue. He kind of licks around his teeth a little bit as he's looking at you. You look real tasty.
I know. But enough about me. My friend here has some questions to ask you, and you're going to answer them.
Well, sure. Why not? He kind of lifts his head back up. It looks as if he would be looking straight up, but he's looking towards the rest of the group. What is it? What are your questions?
If he looks back towards me, he'll see my spear resting just centimeters away from his throat.
Right. Darren will clear his throat a little bit. Yes. Well, where did you come from?
Well, you see, when a man really loves a woman and they like to swim in the water, you can have something like me. Oh, okay. You seem confused. So, hey, I'll save that for later. So, when I say a man loves a woman, I don't really mean love them in like the feel good in the heart kind of way. I'm talking about the getting down and dirty kind of way. Maybe you don't understand. He lifts his head up towards Tango and sees the and he sees the spear pointing towards him. I see, like this guy right here. He seems to understand it. He's trying to poke me with the stick. Maybe he's trying to figure out where I come from too in his own way. Right?
Look, do you have anything useful to say?
Yeah. This is real useful, right? So, if you see a big rock, don't put your mouth around it. Let someone stomp on your head. It would be bad. See? Useful. Ha!
I'm going to give Darren a look. And Parsnip and Simon. Might want to look away for this one.
Sam's like, oh dear. Covers his eyes.
Do what you must.
Darren goes and lays down from the psychic damage. Sorry. You can essentially do a coup de grace. He's like, as his body's no longer tenses up.
Well, What a dick.
I love this guy.
Well, what should we do? Should we follow that path?
Right. I guess we must. And DM,
Yeah.
Darren would really quickly, just wouldn't take too long, just take out a little bit of his incense and burn it in a prayer for this shark soul.
Sure. In fact, as you do, you kind of notice this twine wrapped around his neck with a little bit of leather on it, and you take a glance, a look at it. It seems to have his name on it. This is Casey.
Casey. Oh man. You know what?
But yeah,
Darren will take the necklace of Casey and will he will carry it along to honor his memory.
you do. You say a quick prayer for him, and take it with you. You guys follow the trail, I take it?
Yeah.
I think so.
So Parsnip leads the way. It's mostly off trail here at this point, but they don't seem to be trying to hide what where they're traveling from. Every so often, you come about maybe a large log that's over the river, and you see them kind of cross over it, going through this kind of dense woods, not quite a forest, but densely packed with foliage. It's fairly decent size. Every so often, in the distance, you can hear some waves crashing. You're pretty close to the ocean, but it's clearly a couple miles away. This water is fresh; it's not ocean water, so it must come from a source. Uh, Likely a spring that's a little farther north. It's not a big river. It's nothing like that, but it's enough that that you could drink from it if you needed to. That you can use it as a landmark, but it doesn't really appear on maps that you guys have looked at. Too small, too narrow in some places. It wouldn't really work for a boat to necessarily use it, so it doesn't get traversed necessarily. But you follow the path that they were taking, and again, you can kind of see where Casey has essentially traveled from time to time. And after a little bit of time, you see that Casey, the shark, Parsnip's able to track it pretty easily. These huge, giant footsteps that have come out of it. So the shark, as well as the boars, were all walking on land at the same time. Almost like it was maybe like they were taking a shortcut of some kind, but the river kind of forks off to the left, and you see it goes a little ways away, and you can kind of continue walking along the path, and you then notice at some point in the distance the river must have kind of curled back around, and it went downwards a little bit, and you guys went uphill ever so slightly, and the water is now below you a good 20, 30 feet at this point. You look out across this river now, this little gorge is about 20 feet along, kind of at the end of this trail, and you see this cave, a little bit of a cavern system in it. And you're not sure how it is that they necessarily might have crossed this, but Parsnip, it's pretty easy for you to see that there's a couple of tracks on the other side. Again, just your high survival lets you see it very, very easily, especially with this large shark footprints that you see across the way. With that, I am going to move you So the river is down beneath you here, and roughly in this 20-foot gap across the way. See this opening that leads in, and tracks from these were creatures leading into it.
My friends, how would we feel about taking a momentary rest while we catch our breath?
Could be okay with that, especially since I can't see right now.
Weird. Hold on.
Open your eyes, Baldoria.
I adjust
should be able to see.
my dark vision goggles.
All right. Is that better now?
Looks good as far as I can tell.
Good for me, too.
Thank you, guys. Sorry about that little interlude.
You're good.
So, as I mentioned, you see a cave in front of you with tracks across the way leading in.
Huh. Wonder how they got over there.
I've got no idea. But long ways away.
Did you want to take a little bit of a rest, you said, Darren?
Right. I think that would be a good idea. I am very exhausted.
Okay, they're a little low on resources, but can use a little healing. See what I get back. Wouldn't hurt.
Short rest, everyone.
You guys are welcome to take a short rest. What is it you wish to do for your short rest? Just gonna sit off the side of the cliff and fish in the water?
Eat some snacks. Throw rocks in the water.
Yeah, Aaron will give more, like maybe another prayer. Maybe he'll, I guess he'll cast secret flame. I guess to see if he can maybe dry his clothes a little bit from like his boots from the water.
All right. Parsnip, you've been rolling really well. Would you roll 3d20 for me, please?
On bar slip, you got this. You got this.
Okay. Excellent. Is there anything else you guys wish to do while you are sitting here trying to rest up? Right. Question for you all. Does anybody have a passive perception above 20?
Not me.
Okay.
Negative.
Excellent. 45 minutes into your resting here, relaxing. Tango's sitting there and he's tossing rocks over the side, and you guys are kind of dangling your feet, relaxing by this water. Something catches your eye. But it catches your eye because whatever this is, it coming rapidly towards you. Let's see here. Okay. Tango, your AC is a 17 hit your AC?
17 meets it.
Excellent. So, you see out of the corner of your eye here, you look up and you're not sure how you possibly didn't notice this before, but you see an arrow coming straight towards you, very close towards the cave. And right behind it, a second arrow has two arrows not bolts, but 2 arrows sink into you.
Rude.
The first arrow just barely grazes you, but the second arrow, it lands right at the edge of your neck. So you take 5 points from the first arrow as it kind of grazes past you, and the second sticks into you. 17 points of piercing damage. You follow the angle. The total of 23. No, excuse me, 22. You follow the arrow's trajectory, and you notice that it came from up on high on the rock face, as if something's kind of sitting up there right on the edge of the cave, and you see this roughly humanoid creature again, kind of covered in fur, with this longbow aiming towards you, and it just kind of looks at the group of you and we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Gonna have to do better than that to kill me.
Oh no.
It cocks its head as you say that. It cocks it back and sets another arrow in place. Look at this. Look at that 25.
25.
Oh, my nat 20s on skill checks and initiatives.
Look at that. Oh, that's right. I'm like, has everybody rolled initiative? I gotta roll initiative for these guys. They're kind of they were trying to nap. They're trying to nap. They didn't do a very good job of napping. All right, Tango. Obviously, this wakes you up as you were sitting there just trying to relax, trying to recover some resources, and 2 arrows right at you.
Let's use up some more resources. Bonus action, second wind to heal myself up here. Did that roll? I heard the noise. I don't see. Why?
Back-to-back second wins for 22.
Why is it not showing up on my... Oh. Weird, it just came in real late. Okay. So I'll heal up for 14.
Now, just to make sure, how many second wins do you use? Do you have access to?
3.
Okay.
So that was my last one. Now what? How do I get over there? Looking down the cliff, how difficult does it look to climb down it?
It's about a 20-foot cliff face. Just take, you could get down it very easily. It would take. It's like difficult terrain going up the other side. You think you'd probably be making an athletics check in around the DC of about 10. It's easy to climb up and down this.
Well, down I go.
All right, so getting down to roughly, if you were to start heading on down, you would basically drop off and get down here. It would be about 20 feet of movement to get to there.
Okay.
Thin little river, easy enough to hop over, and then like I said, go ahead and make an athletics check. See how high you can shimmy up that second side.
Well, so 20 feet to get down, 10 feet across. That's 30 feet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. You could stop there if you want.
No, I'll use my action to dash and try and get up there. You said athletics?
Yep, athletics check, DC 10. Nothing much. Yeah, I mean, you get a slight flashback of sand scoopers on your hand, climbing for 4 days straight. But yeah, you go up the wall without any problem. It's 20 feet to get up to that point. Correct.
20 feet there, so I can go another
Yep.
30 feet there.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. I guess that's it. Bonus action, action movement.
This creature up there, this humanoid, they're in tattered clothes. You can see them a little closer now. They stand with their fingers kind of spread out a little bit. These long fingers, long snout. It's clear what this is. It's the most classic of the types of were creatures you've heard of. It's a werewolf. It looks similar to the boy that you encountered inside the warehouse, but this one, it's clearly a little different, a little less intelligent, a little more feral, and it kind of raises its long bow up, holds it sideways, and puts an arrow on it between two fingers and looses them towards you. Advantage. First arrow goes whizzing by you. Second one as well. Kind of snarls at it. Failure. Gonna come up. Well, that's a long way down. Going to spend their movement to get across as much as they can, but they haven't. They're going to start climbing a little bit. Phalar is going to give it their best because, again, they're going to go up slower. They'll spend more movement, but they're going to use their acrobatics. So they're going to get a dash, and they're going to get up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I forgot to sort it. That helps. No, I did. Darren, you're up. Sorry, I was just used to seeing you at the bottom.
Oh man. You know what? Me too. Yeah, Darren will follow his friend Baldoria. He will use some of his climbing equipment.
The climbing equipment basically makes sure that you don't fall. You could like put in pitons into the wall, and if you slip and fall, you only fall a little bit. Your rope would be attached to it, so it doesn't like give you advantage on the climb checks or anything like that. It's just kind of a safety net. You're only 20 feet up, so you don't really have any equipment that's going to help you with it.
I see. All right. In that case, yeah, just climb down. And do you require a check for climbing down?
Nah, for climbing down, you get down to it, no problem. Hopping across at the narrow part of the water, not a problem. It's just a DC 10 athletics check or an acrobatics check. Acrobatics check is half the movement rate. But just to make sure you can climb up, because it's there's moss and water rushing down below, so it's a little tough at first.
Yeah. No, definitely going to use a dash action, and we'll use athletics to try and get up there.
Oh yeah, no problem whatsoever. You're able to pop up there next to Tango without any issue.
All right. Yeah, there we'll climb out next to Tango, give him a nod. That's the turn.
All right. Parsnip, you see this creature up at the top firing arrows at you. It doesn't shoot arrows as well as you do. What do you wish to do?
I'll shoot back at him.
All right.
Let's see. Be disadvantage.
100 feet.
Fire off 2 shots. Oof.
It goes wide and hits into the cliffside.
Woohoo!
But the 22, you right into the shoulder of this creature.
Verifying the range with the first shot.
That's right. You lined up your sights.
16.
Unfortunately, it's mostly a glancing blow, but it does seem to catch the creature. Anything else for Parsnip?
I and I will just move down to the bottom.
Okay. Let's see, he doesn't have anything. Simon's going to just do the best that he can with. Yeah. Oh, excellent. He's going to kind of follow up behind Phalar. And oh man, here we go. He starts climbing up the other side. Mr. Baldoria, you're up.
That's me. Keep moving towards this guy.
Okay. Once you get to this again, it's the map's kind of 3-dimensional, so he has climbed up a decent bit. So if you're going to get into melee, you'll have half movement rate once you get to the rock face.
Kind of like there. So it took me 25 feet to get there. So any more would take it at like 10. So that's kind of as far as I can get with my movement speed, I assume.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay.
Unless you want to start climbing with another action.
How high or far above me is he? How high up?
He's about 25 feet up.
25 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty decent sized cliff here. It's not sheer. It goes up, but it also kind of goes back a little bit, so it kind of arcs backwards. It's like a very tall hill that this cave goes into.
Yeah, just out of range of my spear. So I guess I'll use another action to dash. So 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. I guess that will be it. Come down here, you coward.
You say that, and again, it kind of in a kind of an animalistic way, it turns its head to one side, then back to the other. It begins to it kind of holds that its weapon sideways and lays an arrow down into it with its long fingers. It begins to drop back, cocks its head again a little more, and it gets kind of down on all fours. It actually puts the bow around its body, so that like the string goes around it. It's like holding it in place. It just lets the arrow drop to the ground, and he gets down on all fours, and he kind of scampers downwards, and he takes a dash action as he gets down here, and he starts racing back into the cave. Phalar, still kind of down the side of the cliff, made their acrobatics check. They spend the rest of their turn kind of getting up. Okay, guys, I'm here. Darren, you saw Tango. You were able to watch Tango as he starts climbing up, getting fairly close to this thing, talks to it, and the creature cocks his head, and you were able to kind of witness it get down. It scurried very quickly. It seemed like it's able to climb on the walls pretty well. He didn't climb similar to that other werewolf that you saw when you fought the guy inside the warehouse. He almost seemed like he had like a spider climb type ability. This one was a little more animalistic, where he's down on all fours and using his great strength to kind of run alongside the wall, and he dashed back into the cave. What do you wish to do?
Am I up here or not yet? Or how much movement do I have?
You're right at the edge of where it's flat. So if you just take one big step, and you're up on the top there.
Okay. How much movement would it cost me to get here?
It's just 5 feet. You're there essentially.
Okay,
It's
got
fine.
it. All right, then we'll take the dash
Phalar
action.
and Simon used acrobatics as opposed to athletics to get up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Darren will take the dash action to get up here and say, "Come back here." All right, that's it.
Okay. Parsnip, you're down there right by the water. You can make an athletics check to try to climb up these 20 feet with your movement, or you can dash or use athletics.
Wait a minute. So I turned it off.
Not sure if you were supposed to have maybe advantage there, but if with the 4 athletics check, you're able to get halfway up the this little hill here.
No, I wasn't supposed to.
Okay, I was hoping maybe you had advantage there.
Well, it's
Uh,
supposed to be disadvantage, but yeah.
yeah, you struggle a bit. You get up halfway with your
Okay.
movement action.
I can't see nothing, so I guess I'll try and do better next time.
You can still take a dash action if you want to.
Yeah, I guess. Sure, why not? What do I need to do?
Well, you kind of the whole point of the athletics check was to see if you could kind of make it how quickly you could make it up. If you're going to spend your dash, you can go ahead and hop up to the top there with the rest of your movement, or with your dash action. And Simon is in a similar fashion. He's going to use because he did athletics. He'll spend his action or spend his turn getting up to the top. All right, everybody's up here. Everyone's crossed the river now. Tango. You're up there. Your quarry just kind of looked at you and skedaddled into the cave. It was not very polite of him.
Yeah, very, very rude.
You're kind of up there now. What do you wish to do?
I guess you can dictate how my movement goes here. I'll try and move sideways like this. I'm not sure how much that'll take.
It's kind of similar to him. It took him about 35 feet of movement for him to get down, since you weren't as high up as him. So you probably will get down and have about 5 more feet of movement.
Okay, so 1 more there, and then 5 more feet right there.
That'll work.
Okay. How close am I? Hey, just within range. Dare duck. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my spear at him.
Oh, please don't hit me.
All right, let's see it.
Make sure I check off the right boxes. And throw. Ooh.
Oh, yes, easily lands.
7 points piercing. And he is sapped.
And sapping is disadvantage at the next roll. Don't let me forget. Yeah, you throw your spear into it. It sticks into his shoulder. It's like he uses his mouth to grab it and pull it out and drop it down on the ground.
Good. Yeah, leave that.
Anything else for Tinker?
Don't think so. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. The wolf is going to go. It's going to let out a bit of a snarl. And as it does, Darren and Tango, you can hear this without any any check or anything. You hear coming from behind it in the cave just a little more kind of an echoing snarl. And it will reach out with its clawed hand and start to wrap them around Darren towards his neck and shoulder area and pull the claws in towards him.
Trying to grapple me.
No, it's not trying to grab you. It's just, he's like trying to claw down your necks.
Oh, I see.
He's trying to claw down your neck. The first one just kind of scrapes against your armor. However, I'll give disadvantage for the second one because who knows? We'll roll that again and see. Okay. So the first one missed. The second one was 22 with the 23 house. With that with disadvantage. So he really wanted to hit him with that second hit. So the first one claws against your armor. The second one, part of his hand catches against the armor, but a few of his fingers get past it and get between the pieces, find your neck, and kind of pull against it. You take 12 slashing damage. And if you would please, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, this is gonna be a big one. Ooh. Let's see. Oh man.
As they trace down your neck, you feel this stinging sensation, and it's just one beat of your heart, and it's like your entire body just feels like it's just got a little shock go through it.
Oh no.
With that, the wolf will retreat a little ways. You are welcome to make an opportunity attack as he pulls back.
I will try and grapple him.
Okay, go ahead.
I forgot how to do that. It is different, I believe.
You would attack with an unarmed strike. Say that you're going to try to grapple, and they will make a strength save. DC would be 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength.
Okay.
He'd make a 19. So even if he hit with the unarmed strike, it would he'd be able to pull out of it.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, he pulls back, and as you are watching him with your eyes, you see kind of up against the wall, sitting there kind of sideways again, kind of on all four, crawl down next beside him. Second wolf. They're looking towards you. Phalar is going to go. Phalar. On up here. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Yeah. Should I be loud?
Hell yeah, buddy.
Okay. Let's make sure I've got the range for this. Man, sometimes some of the new things are a little less helpful. 60 foot range. Can they get? Oh, perfect. Okay. Phalar pulls out one of their instruments, like their drums, and clasps them together for just a second. As they have a name for it. I'm butchering their name, but they cast Shatter. Doesn't have the custom name here, unfortunately. Darn. Anyhow, Phalar uses their Shatter ability. Is a con save, DC 15 for each one. Come on. Left one, right one. Okay, they both fail. So this loud noise seems to just rack both of them. They each cover up their heads with their long claws as if the pain is in their ears. That will end it for Phalar. The second wolf now, after he uncovers his ears, he kind of shakes his head just a little bit, and he removes the similar kind of gnarled up longbow that the first one had, and again he kind of holds it awkwardly, but somehow somewhat accurately too. Long hands pull back the string and loose 2 arrows toward Darren. Does the 18 hit?
It does not. No.
Okay. First arrow comes pretty darn close to you. You raise up your shield, deflecting off, and then the second one just plinks off of your shoulder's armor. All right, Darren, you're up.
All right. Darren will just stumble back a little bit after being slashed by this werewolf. Things around him are going to spin a little bit. he's going to take an action to sort of steal himself. He will cast, what is it? Fiendish Vigor? Is that
Okay.
No, False Life. False Life. Yeah, he'll
It's
cast False
Fiendish
Life on
Vigor
himself.
allows you to cast False Life. So
Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, False
Okay.
Life is he just steals himself, and everything around him will stop moving at least a little bit. It'll a little bit go back to normal, and he's going to slowly make his way forward, holding his shield up, and and that's going to be the turn.
Okay. Parsnip, you are up.
Okay. I am going to click my heels and move right there. With my boots speed.
Ah, yes.
And then I'll fire off 2 shots.
All right. Let's see him. I'm expecting a crit and a fumble.
I'm expecting 2 fumbles.
Nice. Oh. Okay. You're not too bad. Your first shot lands on one of the wolves, no problem. Second one though fires between the two of them, and you hear it kind of click, 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 click into the cave. Were you shooting the one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on my left.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice. The arrow clearly does damage to it. Anything else for Parson?
So, I just want to point out the weapon masteries here, and kind of making sure you follow your turn order. Because if you hit with the first one, granting Vex, your second one will have advantage.
I would have advantage on the second shot.
Oh, okay. Well, Parsnip, you have short bow mastery apparently. With Vex, why don't you roll one more time for that second shot since you would have had advantage? Tango will be our keeper of the weapon masteries. Well, you
Oh no!
you had a good try, but unfortunately, that arrow still kind of flew between the two of them.
Oh, that's it for me.
All right. So let's go. Oh, more climbing. What are we doing, y'all? Oh, hey, what's? Oh, okay. There's some uglies down there. Would Simon use it? Would he use his fireball now? He probably would. He's itching to use his fireball. He's mentioned it so many times. Oh man, they're inside a little cave. This will be easy to make them explode. Simon casts fireball. A little streak of energy flies off from his hands. He goes down the cave and illuminates the entire thing. That would be Dex saves from the wolves. Left one, right one. One saves, the other does not. One wolf just like howls as they are significantly scorched by the fireball. As soon as the that fireball goes off, illuminating kind of the cave, you hear echoing throughout it, all of you. As it seems that the cave has become alert to your presence. Back, clicked 1 2 times. Back over to Tango.
Boy. This just got interesting. Go 30 feet right up in front of Darren, picking up my spear along the way. Guess I'm just going to throw it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for the one on the left or the one on the right?
The more injured one, I think, on the left there.
Okay. You flick it towards it, and again it stings in towards it. Oh! This time on the other side again, it first claws at it for a second to try to pull it out, but then it just grabs it with its muzzle and just
Hey,
drops it on the ground.
good. I need that back. It's not a chew toy. I think that's going to be it because I don't have a second spear to throw. So that was
All right.
action. No bonus actions available. EOT.
Okay. You hear sounds and movement, Tango, Darren, Parsnip, coming from kind of the hallway behind these guys. You hear running sideways along the wall. You all see come kind of out of this darkness another wolf back behind, and it stands there and it kind of looks at you all with this unintelligent eyes, I would say, and it has a longbow strapped to it as well, but it's kind of up against the wall, and it seems to be contemplating taking it off, but it's holding on with one hand and its 2 feet, and afterward it thinks for just a moment, it turns and goes back the other way, and you kind of lose it out of sight. Another moment goes by, and you all hear this definitive, loud howl. This howl seems to have purpose behind it, unlike the others, where there was just almost like animalistic noises. You kind of hear tones flexing as this howl kind of gives off sounds. That's coming from deeper within. You don't know the exact source that would be coming from. This wolf, badly injured, looks down at the spear that Tango threw at it, and it picks it up, looks at you, raises his hand to throw it at you, but then cocks his head to the side, just drops it on the ground, and jumps charging towards you with its 2 hands outward.
With disadvantage from sap.
Thank you. First attack will come from it's going to attempt to scratch at you with its claw. The injury that your spear did to it seems to have weakened that arm, but at this point now it kind of lands on all four, catches itself in pain with that injured arm, but then goes up and attempts to bite at you. Apparently, that arm is a little more injured than it thought, and putting pressure on it, it causes it to kind of slip so much as the bite goes off to the side.
Bad dog.
Baylor moves up a little bit closer. Okay, now let's figure out what we can do. They will use flashy fingers. I don't know what they call it. They flick out their heads with radiant energy, and a little ball of light fires past the wolf, but does not connect. The second wolf moves up next to the first, It's not sapped, if I'm not mistaken. It, now next to his friend, has advantage as it attempts to bite and claw at Tango here. Oh, it clicked. All right. It attempts to bite you. AC 21. Does that connect?
It does. I'm going to use a reaction to try and negate some of that.
All right. Okay.
I just got to find the right place on my page here. Need to see if
It rolled absolute minimum.
perfect. Okay, I can only use my psionic protective field when it is myself taking damage. So that's a D8 plus 2. I still take 1 point of damage.
Okay. 1 point of damage. I have a thing where I consider the threshold to potentially get cursed is 2 points. So you take a tiny little scratch from like some of the chair, the hairs on its chinny chin chin. But then it does have a claw that goes up and attempts to scratch at you with these long fingered claws. And that does connect with the 24. Finds a place on your back where it's a little bit exposed, rakes its claws against it. Takes 6 points of damage, and you make a Constitution save.
Okay. Because I've been cursed before and then cured, there's no...
So with these guys, you can... Okay, this is actually a slightly different species than the one that you were cursed by, but it's also, each one is considered kind of like a separate effect. So if you save against one werewolf, it can't affect you anymore, but that doesn't prevent a second one from
Fair enough.
Hitting you with the same thing.
Just thought I'd check.
Yep. Oh, that's totally fair.
Oh man. One of us. One of us.
I have a thing. What is it called?
Indomitable?
No. I don't know if it works for saves.
Eldoria, you're growing hair.
Oh, I don't even have... I don't think it's saves. I don't have second ones left anyway. Never mind. Oh, man.
That claw, you feel it. It feels similar to something that's affected you before. Just like with Darren, you're hit with this claw, and you feel a little shock, and then heart beats, and it's like a little surge through your entire body. Something doesn't feel right.
Very, very bad dog.
It cocks its head. All right, Darren, you're up.
All right. Darren will slime himself against the wall as again he begins to shake his head. His golden eyes are almost dimming a little bit. He's going to shake his head, trying to shake it off, and feeling a little bit more energized for some reason. He's going to jump over here and is going to hit this werewolf right in front of him.
You connect.
Oh, nice.
You take your shield out with your two-handed kind of technique, leaving yourself somewhat open as you do this, but you take two hands and you slam down on top of the creature. You see it a little sizzle hips with as your radiant energy goes into it, and it collapses to the ground.
Right. So Darren again just feeling this surge of energy in him and just the whole world spinning again. He's gonna turn to this werewolf and he's going to try and slam it against the wall with his shield. He's gonna make one more attack.
Right. A 13 will miss. Unfortunately, your shield's going to go into the. Was that a like a bonus action?
Yes.
So yeah, that second attack, you try to slam into it. Shield hits the wall.
Okay.
Did you
That's
have
gonna be
anything
my
else you-
turn. Nope, there's
Alright.
nothing.
Nicely done. All right. This one is going to do something. Parsnip, you are up.
Shoot the werewolf.
Okay, go ahead and shoot the werewolf. The 16 will hit.
Forgot again.
And the second one, unfortunately, ooh,
I get
it's
it,
like,
man.
woo! Oh, you get advantage. You remembered, yes.
Oh, I did remember it after I rolled.
That's okay. That's all right. That's good. So Parsnip, you draw one shot and you fire it off, and then that second one, it's like at first you stumble and you're about to shoot the ground, but then your bow hits the ground just a little bit, causing it to deflect back upwards, and you hit with both shots. Both arrows sink into the creature. It turns. All right, Parsnip, anything else for you?
I'm gonna move there, and that's it.
Okay. Parsnip, give me a perception check from there. You can get this for free.
Perception check.
Yes, please. Okay, excellent. As you move back into that position, you catch out of the corner of your eye some type of a creature that seems to have moved down to that hallway to the left over there. You see this lithe humanoid feature, a little more intelligent in its eyes than what's behind these werewolves. Again, fur covering their body. But what stands out is this fur is orange with black stripes through it. This creature also has a bow, and it seems to draw them in a much more skilled manner than the wolves did down below. They are going to be firing their bow towards you, Parsnip, as you kind of were able to catch their eye. Something that they have like a little, almost like twinkle in their eye right at this moment when they take their shot against you. Public
Twinkles.
little twinkle. 17 and a 23. Does a 17 hit?
It will.
All right. This bow of theirs, I'm sorry. Their arrows seem to loose much more gracefully than these others did.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, they didn't do a whole lot of damage there. Yeah. 2 arrows sink into you, and you take 13 points of piercing damage from this creature. It ends its turn there. And Simon is up. Oh, do I need a fireball again? Oh, not yet. He runs up here a little bit, sees the one wolf, and will do a sorcerer's burst. We'll connect. He'll do a little ball of fire. Hit it for 5 damage. Just a little fireball. That is his turn. Over to Tango.
Okay. Do a quick little spin around Darren. Great sword swinging outwards. Great sword. Yeah.
It does miss, but your graze connects with it and wounds it.
Wounds it. Means it's dead or almost dead.
It's almost dead.
Okay,
It seems to
finish this damn thing off.
that connects. Your minimum damage is more than enough. You swing your sword back around, connect right where your graze slash through it. You finish off the creature. It drops to the ground with a thud.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go up here, pick up my spear.
Okay. As you get to that point, and you pick up your spear, those goggles of night kind of come into play here just a little bit, and you notice, I believe you can see it. There's the wolf up to the north there.
I don't see.
And another wolf sitting next to it. Let's see.
Looks
You
like
should
there's
be able
a
to see that.
wall there.
There, it could be something. I'll just tell you. Right at. Oh, okay. It's
Just
5 feet away. It's close enough. You bent down to pick up your spear. And as you're bending it down, you got within those inches you needed for those goggles of night to pick it up. There's in fact 2 wolves up there, both with longbows in hand. And separating between them and you is what appears to be some kind of a pit that you look down, and the bottom is probably a good 30, 40 feet straight down.
I'm going to flip them off and then step backwards 5 feet. In my turn right there.
All right. This one's going to go. It's going to wait. He's going to go. They're going to down to here. And they will be not within range of that. Yeah, he's actually going to move up further here. Yep, okay, sorry. And then this one is out of the order. Phalar is going to go. Okay. All right. There's lots of bad things in here. Let's figure something out here. Oh, a tiger.
You noticed that, didn't you?
Go down here, and they're going to use a spell. They're going to say, "You be a nice kitty," as they cast Dissonant Whispers. Kitty, make a wisdom saving throw. Not with advantage. Turn off. Thank you. Kitty saves. Kitty shakes its head a little bit, but doesn't seem to be fully affected by Phalar's nasty little whispers. Wolf is back to Darren.
All right, Darren will walk straight into a wall as, again, everything seems to be like spinning around him. He's going to try and push himself off the wall into Phalar. and it
You
begins
okay, hon?
stumbling. He just begins stumbling against this other wall. He'll just mumble something back to Phalar. And he's going to do the dodge action.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's going to be it.
Okay. Turn. Tango, you hear movement from behind you, and you turn and look, and you can see two of the wolves now are clung to the walls, kind of above that chasm. If you kind of lean to the side a little bit, you're able to see them. Parsnip, you're up.
I will fire at the kitty cat twice.
Okay.
Ugh.
Should laugh. Unfortunately, as you kind of move up, it's a little.
See, now that's what I expect.
Move up, and the ground's a little uneven, and you lose your footing, and you go, First arrow shoots up into the ceiling, and then shake your head, kind of right yourself, but then as you do, a root sticking out of one of the walls catches your hand and bumps into the bow, and then thump, next one goes into the wall. Anything else for Parsnip?
No,
All right. The tiger is going to go. The tiger sees a new target. Target that seems injured, not able to defend themselves well. They're going to raise up their bow and again, deftly kind of aim it towards Darren and loose two arrows. Very accurately. Darren, you take 14 points of damage as two arrows find a place in your armor to catch hold of you.
DM, I was doing the dodge action.
You were doing the dodge action. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this. I'll let you choose. I can do a second roll for each one of those for a disadvantage, or I can consider that the first roll and be just a 5 damager, and I'll do a second pure disadvantage roll. What would you rather have?
It doesn't matter to me. Let's just do the first option, I guess.
Okay. All right, first one. This is the disadvantage roll here. Maybe 19. If that would,
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Okay, and then the second disadvantage roll, 25.
Oh man. Yeah, they
So-
both.
This is weird. It's almost like some strange magic is taking the abilities of Parsnip, and they're pulling them into this tiger, as you see an archer. So yes, you take 14 points of damage as two arrows stick into you.
Oh.
Good looking out. Simon's. Okay, now I know for sure this is the time. I'm going to use a fireball again. And Simon will use his second fireball. Actually, yeah, you know what? He's going to use his innate sorcery. He's going to have his hair go up a little bit, his eyes will go some, and his DC will go up by 1. And fireball. 25 points. DC 16 con save. Or dex save. Very sexy. Oh, dang. It was a 20 for the boss. And the other is here. They are the dexterous. They take full damage. The tiger is caught in the blast, takes full
Nice.
damage from the fireball, and a creature nearby. You hear it just kind of Gabriel come from the hallway. Tango, over to you.
I see these guys freaking running along the wall, looking over my shoulder. I'm gonna come backwards and get right to the edge of this little pit and taunt them. You ain't getting through here. I'm gonna hold an action with my great sword or maybe hold a shove action for if one of those guys comes this way, I want to push them down into the pit.
Okay, good stuff. All right. This one here, he seems to be watching the one next to him. As he's kind of starting to move, they seem to be moving in unison. In other words, this guy here has a ready action to move when the other one takes their turn. All right, he's just going to go. Darren Parsnip, you see just racing down through this hallway out from the dark is this 9-foot tall, almost large-sized werewolf. This werewolf is a little leaner than the others, but it seems to have still just as much muscle. At the same time, you can you see more scars on it, a little bit of not quite decay, but almost like there's a slight sickness on his face, on his arms, on his hands, just a little bit. Definitely stands out from the others that you've seen. And he kind of looks at all of you real quick and says, "You will join us." You also notice he's got on his back a sword, very similar to the one that Tango wields. And dangling from around his neck, you see this kind of burnt orange, burgundy colored object. And after glancing at it for just the briefest of moments, you recognize what appears to be part of a hand, a fairly large hand. It's just the pinky and the ring finger, a side of the hand and a little bit of a wrist that seem to be wrapped around his neck by some twine. And he runs up to Darren here, draws his great sword. This will be over soon. And begins to strike at you. How many does he get with his multi-attack? Let's see.
Oh, I love this music. It fits. It really fits the theme.
Okay. Gonna suck. In his little hybrid wolf form here, he swings his sword at you 3 times.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay. It seems to have caught him off guard, the fact that he's engaging with you guys as such. And he swings. The first time his sword does come down and he's able to connect with you. You're still dodging. You are still dodging. All right, I'll re-roll for that first attack. Disadvantage. Oh,
yeah!
nice. First one comes down, and with you dodge out of the way. The second one, you deflect with your shield, and the third one, you can kind of move out of the way. Good job. Good job. He then kind of looks at you all, and he lets out a loud, deep. I need everyone except for Tango to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Balar. Wisdom save. Balar does not succeed. Darren does not succeed. Simon
Oh,
does
man.
not succeed. Parsnip, you did not succeed. Okay, all of you.
Oh no.
Okay. You are all considered frightened for the next minute.
Oh.
You're frightened of this creature. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and you can't move closer towards him. You can repeat this save at the end of each of your turns for the next minute. You also notice a parsnip, especially with yours, that this little kitty over here, when he did that howl, they got that little twinkle in their eye again. Okay, that's his turn. Phalar is going to go. Phalar cannot get any closer. Phalar's like, oh hell! They are going to give bardic inspiration to Darren again. I don't believe he's used it, and
First time it happens.
Okay. And where are? Golly, their stuff's weird. Disadvantage on that. They will use a first level spell, and they will cast Healing Word on Tango. Oh wait, they're both bonus actions. Oh, they'll use their action for their bardic inspiration. It's fine. I don't know how to play a bard very well. There we go. 9 healing for Tango, and bardic inspiration for Darren. Darren, you're up.
Darren already feeling like everything's spinning. He sees his giant creatures full like 2 feet taller than him. He's terrified of this thing. He is. Yeah, he's gonna hold up his holy symbol against this creature. Not as not to do his channel divinity or anything, but just to try and ward him off in a desperate attempt. He is going to use a magic action for the Pearl of Power to regain a spell slot. And as a bonus action, he will cast Divine Favor on himself.
Okay.
And he will say, "I serve the Watcher." His voice shaking, and again, his vision being a little bit blurred from this curse that has been put upon him. And that is it for his turn.
Go ahead and roll a percentile for me, if you would, please.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. You call out for a little bit of divine help. Get yourself some healing, or get yourself some divine favor going on, and you are good to go. Anything else for Darren?
At the end of my turn, do I get to reroll the saving throw, or is that
You do.
A one-time thing? Okay.
Nope. At the end of each of your turns, wisdom saving throw. The DC is 16.
Okay. Oh, I think I will definitely use the inspiration.
Ah, yes. Good time.
What die is it?
D8.
Yeah.
Nice. You feel like the bulwark just kind of wraps their wings around you a little bit, and they shatter, and the creature just doesn't seem quite as scary to you anymore.
All right. Darun will tell his friends, "The Watcher is with us." All right, that's going to be the turn.
All right. They're going to go. All right. So the 2 werewolves over here, Tango, they're going to charge down towards you and get to here as they're going to attempt to bite you with their pack tactics. You can choose one and go ahead and make your shovies.
Right. Shove. Unarmed strike, correct?
Yes, you do an unarmed strike, so strength plus proficiency, and then they will make a strength saving throw. Unfortunately, as you reach out your hands towards them, it kind of slips. I'll let you. I don't like the fact that you lose one of your attacks. You can go ahead and make one more attack action with your. Ready? There you go. You do connect with when you put your hand right into its muzzle. They will go ahead and make that strength saving throw. They don't have advantage. So with a 5, you shove against it, and it's like these two creatures working together. Which is the one that you're pushing, left or right?
The one directly in front of me.
You shove against it, and you hear this as it lands down below.
Bye.
And the other, who would have had advantage on their attack, no longer does because Pack Tactics doesn't apply anymore.
Good.
It's like shark goes to bite you, and then instead of trying to bite you, they just kind of watch their buddy fall. And so they very much miss with their bite, and in the confusion, they get a little disadvantage on their scratch attack, and they
Oh wow!
claw down a wall.
Bad dog.
That will end his turn. It turns his head to you. All right, Parsnip, you're up.
I will fire twice at the kitty cat.
All right. You said you're going to fire at the kitty cat?
Yeah,
All right.
fire at the wolf. I'm scared of.
Ah, fair. Unfortunately, that is going to miss. She deathfully dodges out of the way. And the follow-up attack too, just kind of lands up against a root sticking out of the wall. Anything else for Parsnip?
No. Oh, I need to make a save.
Yes. Go ahead and make your wisdom save again. And DC 16. That wolf, that's a scary wolf.
And I have advantage too.
You do, and one of the bigger bonuses of the group. All right.
Oh well.
The tiger moves down ever so slightly. They look around the room, and they say, "We should drop that one." As they point their arrows towards Darren. Are you dodging?
Nope, not anymore.
Okay, so straight rolls, right? Okay.
Yeah, straight rolls.
All right. Shoots a longbow. Oh, clinks into the wall. Second one too. They.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to give them one extra roll because they had advantage this round from the leader's howl. So I'm forgetting those like crazy. All right.
Oh, that hits for sure.
I'm going to do for both. So they draw and fire one. It clanks into the wall. A second one, they come back. That twinkle sits in their eyes ever so slightly, and they readjust a little bit, loose a shot. And an arrow finds a spot for 7 points of piercing damage. Simon's going to look towards the pack leader. Oh, hell no! And he will help with the kitty, and he will do a sorcerer's burst. That's Phalar. This is them. 17 is their AC. And he will do 7 points of fire damage on the kitty. Oh dear. Okay, guys. All right. So with that, I'll pause for just a moment here. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. We did start a little late. I'm gonna let it run over a little bit. This could go a few more rounds. These guys are pretty hardy. There's 5 enemies on the board. You guys want to stop there, pick it up next time? Maybe have some of the other players in, or if you guys would like, I'm good for a little while. We can keep going. You guys make the call.
Oh man. Oh no.
personally wouldn't mind maybe getting a couple of the other guys in here. It's getting pretty late. I want to edit this session tonight and try and post it.
Sounds good. I like it. That sounds like a great idea. Then let's go hold it here. Let's see here. I am trying to find where it is. I don't have a spellcaster on my 2024 sheet. I've got. Oh, there's the place where we mark off the spells. Okay, good. Simon did have shield. Now I know for next time. All right, so he used 2 fireballs and that one there. All right, I got their spells checked off. I've got the bardic inspirations checked off for what they did, and yeah. So we will go ahead and we will close there, guys. We'll pick that up there. Hopefully, we'll have more people on the team able to kind of help out who can use their abilities better than I can. I tried my best, but the bard one, that was definitely really tricky. I appreciate it, guys. I had a lot of fun. I love D&D, so combat, roleplay, everything. It's all fun for me.
Awesome. Thanks for running. That was an amazing session. I loved it.
Stuff. Hopefully you'll have fun dealing with the rest of these werecreatures next time. You can get into the mystery of what's going on with them. If you didn't catch what I said before, I'll just let you know I'm like traveling between like the 16th and the 19th. I had like options for flights, and I specifically picked one like the following day, so it wouldn't be flying on during my Thursday night game. I might have a strange mic that night, but I do plan to run while I'm on the road. I just might be a little less efficient because I'll have my laptop and not my full setup, but I definitely want to run.
You're a trooper. Thank you.
Man, it's what I love to do. You know, it's my thing.
Yeah, I do the same thing when I travel for work, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to run the roleplay.
It's something to keep you sane, you know.
Exactly. All right. Well, like I said, love it. Do you guys have any questions over the week? Shoot me any questions. Otherwise, Darren, I will possibly see you next Wednesday. Maybe the time after that. You just keep me informed when you need me.
Yep, for sure. I will let you know.
All right. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Cool. Have a good night, guys. Take care.
Bye.